is 6:30 and it's time for another workout. Today I'm going to do a self-led stretch session, and that's mostly because I am so exhausted. I know, again, I'm exhausted, but that's because I stayed up late. I have a guest over this week, so it's not a normal week. Normally I go to bed really early and I would be fine waking up, but my sleep schedule has changed a little bit and it will go back to normal this weekend. But because of that, today I will be doing a self-led stretch session, and I'm hoping to really be able to relax a lot of my body and to just feel the growth of my stretching ability. So, without further ado, let's begin stretching. I also love that I can stretch in my pajamas and I don't have to change into exercise clothes. I was thinking a lot yesterday about tips for people who want to work out. We keep running into obstacles, just things you can do. Because like today, being exhausted is an obstacle. Let's say I were to decide to work out at a different hour when I wasn't tired. There are things that could happen, like I could be busy, or I could just not feel like working out, or say, oh, well, I skipped a little bit. It's not exactly the same because working out at 3 o'clock means my body will not have as much rest when I work out the next day, so I might as well just wait till the next day. Like, I'll come up with some sort of excuse. So, no matter what's happened the day before, I guess unless I'm ridiculously sick, we'll find out. Hopefully I never get sick this year. Like, regardless of what happens, I'm still going to do 6:30 a.m. workouts, because I find that when I get in the habit of not making any excuses, then it's easier for me to get up and just do it. I set an alarm for working out, and today the alarm went off twice before I got up. But each time I heard the alarm go off, I was like, you better get up right now. I also thought about doing alternative exercises with equipment that I have. I don't have to check if Cassie has a workout routine for it, but I have a mini trampoline, and I have hula hoops. I love hula hoops. I wonder if she has any workouts for that. If not, I'll find just some random one and I'll do it. I like this stretch. This feels really nice. I can feel my back just stretching out all on here. I did something not so good for me yesterday. I went to a buffet. So buffets are not good because they stretch your stomach out and they get your body in this state of receiving large amounts of food. That's not good to do if you want like a tight, small stomach. Now, I know you see eating contests with people who are really small and they eat a lot or whatever. Listen, they got other stuff going on with them, okay? It's not normal to eat a huge meal and stretch your stomach out really big and then for it to just shrink all the way back. That's not a normal thing to happen. One of the recommendations a lot of dietitians make is that you have a lot of small meals instead of a few big meals. And I remember a time when I was in college and I didn't have my schedule together. I was just running around, busy all the time, and I just didn't know how to manage my time well. I just was so scattered, like a chicken running without his head off. And I would not eat a full meal, like the entire time. Every single day, I filled my day with activities, and I never sat down to eat a full meal, like the whole first semester. I would just take a few bites here and a few bites there, and literally a few bites. It got to the point where I didn't eat more than 3 bites of anything at a time, and there was an opportunity for me to have like a 15-minute break for food, which hadn't happened before when I was in college. And so I got really excited and I was like, oh, I get 15 minutes. I went to our cafeteria, got some food that I knew was delicious, and I sat down after 3 bites. I was full. And I went to have another bite because I was like, this is so good, I'm not wasting it. And I have a break now, so I get to actually get a tray and a plate, which I didn't used to get plates and trays at the cafeteria. There was no point. I was only going to have a few bites. I'd get like a to-go cup, toss one scoop in there, and run out. Um, by the time I got to my 5th bite, I felt like there were stretches along my stomach, and I felt like it was going to pop. And it was extremely painful. I thought to myself, there's no way my stomach is tightened up this much. But if you go several months of only having like a few bites here or there, your body will get adjusted to it. It's going to scale to that size and think that's your meal size. Now, I was eating all the time. Like every hour, I'd be eating. Sometimes every 30 minutes, I would take another few bites. I got really used to that. I did drop 15 pounds, which was not good because I barely got into my weight class in high school. So then having that whole thing happen in college meant dropping back underweight. But yesterday, I did something bad. I went to a buffet. I stretched my stomach out a lot. I haven't been to a buffet in years. Mostly because there's no point in going to a buffet. I'm just going to waste the whole experience because I'm going to get a very, very, very small amount of a few things. It's not like I'm going to sample everything. Yeah, don't go to buffets. I went yesterday, I had a great time, but I felt so guilty afterwards, especially when I walked back, and my stomach was so big. I just pretended like I was having a baby. People were like, oh, are you okay? You need to, like, said, you need help? Mostly guys on the side of the street that are like, you need help, Ma? No, I'm okay. But I went with it because I didn't want to be like, oh no, this is all food. I did not eat for the rest of the day. So I ended up eating 2 meals yesterday. A healthy breakfast of eggs and fruit and vegetables, and then a humongous lunch. And I was up till nearly midnight because we have like this movie marathon, and I did not get hungry at all because I ate so much. I feel like I abused my body. Majority of the inside of your body is not able to say ouch. Like you just don't have nerves surrounding a lot of your organs. So I don't really know how much damage was being done, but I know I should never do that again. Oh wow, this is like stretching out my neck and top of my back. Yesterday I also wrestled with my friend. So I don't have a lot of friends that will let me wrestle with them, but this friend will. He's a million times stronger than me, literally 100 pounds heavier. And so it wasn't much of a wrestling session because I was so weak. But he did let me win sometimes, and that was fun. Because the only way I would win is if you let me. Oh my gosh. Everything is so tight. I'm really glad I did a self-stretch session today because I didn't even realize how sore I was. So I started stretching. Time for the mermaid stretch. You'll learn from Cassie. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I can feel that I'm sore. Oh, what are
are some go-to stretches that you do?
Alright, I feel stretched out. That was quite quite intense. I didn't think that I would be able to feel so many sore areas doing this today, but I did, and I'm glad. And I completed my 6:30 a.m. workout. Tomorrow I'll do some more vigorous activity, but today I'm glad that I just took like a body check and did my stretching. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.